tried something like this on the last channel, but never finished. My ruler's unmarried, but I already have an heir, and my succession is Gavelkind, so I think it's best if I don't remarry and just find him a wife. I don't see anyone with particularly good hereditary traits, so I'll just marry him off to a princess. I'll go for war focus, and choose the ambition to become King of Ireland, though I don't expect to achieve that with this guy. Send you there to fabricate a claim so I can work on consolidating my realm. Wow, both these guys alone can create a dangerous faction. And my half-brother is plotting to assassinate my son. I plan on getting rid of my vassals as soon as possible, but the diplomacy is still useful. And I could certainly use the extra stewardship. Too bad that's not enough to increase my demand size. My brother just died, which invalidates one of those factions, and I've outscaled the leader of the other. This happened the last time I tried this too. Martial or diplomacy, which is more important? A vassal of mine is plotting to usurp me, which gives me cause to imprison him. I actually hope he does declare war on us, because if he rebels, that makes him a traitor, which means I'm justified in seizing his land. Wonderful. Now I just siege down his castle. An outbreak of disease just made it so that I have too few men to besiege the province. Guess I'll have to get battle war score for the rest of this. But taking those casualties means this guy is now a dangerous faction again. And there we go. Now I can revoke his title without anyone objecting. That seems pretty good. Pretty good deal. This is something new, at least to me, spending piety to gain a claim if the Pope likes you. Of course, the Pope doesn't like me, so I'm just going to send this guy to fabricate a claim the old-fashioned way. Oh hi, I've seen this one before. It's a classic. Didn't happen how I expected. I've seen it turn out like the Battle of CKII before. Oh no, my son just got injured in a spear-throwing competition. He actually died from that. Well, I guess it means now I gotta find marriages for his children. Strong, that's a trait I want. My son, I look for nice traits. When looking for a marriage, my daughter, nice alliances. Well, that's a shame. My brother has the highest martial, but considering my last brother tried to kill my son, I wouldn't put it past him to try and kill my grandson, so I shall raise the child myself. And I finally got a claim, which means I can revoke the title without objection. He won't accept, of course, but I don't take the opinion hit for seizing it. And now I can revoke that, leaving me with no vassals of a negative opinion, just in time to select primogeniture. You know, I'm seeing a pattern, and I'm not sure it's one I like. Upping centralization might help me with my demand size problem. My last chancellor just died, and I think I'll send the new one to start fabricating claims in the east. Anyway, time to invade Desmond and consolidate the south. Raise the banners. You know, I've got no reason to keep this guy, but I think I'll take the opportunity to do that and ransom this guy. Well, I can't ransom him, I'll just turn him into a monk. I've beaten his army once, I've sieged his castle. This second victory in the field should get me victory in the war. Close enough. And it'll have to be a victory in the field because I'm out of men and I can't siege his next holding. And there's the victory. The Earl of Desmond is being a naughty boy. Time to go down there and arrest him. My court chaplain has come down with a case of the heresy. Time to appoint someone more loyal. Spymaster just died. Time for more nepotism. My favorite subject does not interest me anymore. That is a mood. Perhaps if I hadn't just lost the zealous trait. So this prisoner here has quite a bit of gold. Boys will be boys. With the barracks built, hold up. That is a pretty big development. Same dynasty, guess the kingdom split when Hereditary died. Anyway, as I was saying, why do I care? You know, this guy may be a lunatic, and I may have cause to arrest him, but that is some nice martial. We've still got pretty even armies, so this still be a big battle, and I still win. Too few men to siege the province. Well, I just took attrition here, and he just got a reinforced tick there, so now he's got a larger army than me. And I still win. My wife is plotting to kill my lover. Hey, can I get in on that? While I wait for my army to replenish, I think I will compose a book. This commander will probably outlive me and be used by my heir, so I think it is nice that I will be able to pass on some of my current abilities to him. You see, my dear, I only just started seeing her after we started plotting to kill her, you see. That way I could get closer and it would be easier to kill her. I am no longer ill, and what better way to celebrate than to declare war on the Irish? You know, I swear this used to say, maybe I too will march east someday, and it's funny because I'm literally marching east right now. I captured my nephew in battle with an enemy kingdom. You know, when I remarried at this age, I thought I wouldn't have any more sons. I guess it's a good thing I already got Gavelkind gotten rid of. You may be better qualified than me for the position, but are you related to me? With that victory, I can now create a duchy over here. Siege that guy down. He's a disloyal vassal, see if I care. Not even 100% war score and he surrenders. Good lord, would you look at the time. I just turned down this guy from Marshal due to his not being related to me, but I will accept him as a commander. And with that, I now have enough land to create the Kingdom of Ireland as soon as I have 10 more gold. Long live the king. And now that I am king, I can diplomatically vassalize some of these guys. Can't believe I got that with my first guy. Of everyone in the de jure Duchy of Meath, this guy dislikes me the least, so I think he is the safest to give the duchy to. See, now he loves me. Now a couple more subjugation wars and I should be done. Could you pick a worse time to autosave? We save this fight, and then we siege this. One down. So, my name is Murchad. My son's name was Brian. Brian's son was Murchad, and Murchad's son is Brian. I think this dynasty only has 2 names. Anyway, these enemy armies have split up, which means I could take them in detail now. And there's CKII, subjugated. Pity. That brings me up to almost 100% war score, and this should get me the rest. Dang, I thought he was gonna live to see a fully united Ireland. Huh, I've got two kinsmen named Todd. Two tricks I've picked up on to avoid the constant civil warring that plagues me in the Brittany series on the old channel. One is to have fewer, larger vassals, which I'm gonna do something with that up here once I've got this vassal. And another is to send my spymaster to scheme, which will allow me to discourage them from joining a faction. And now to finish what my father started. Dangerous faction. I'll deal with them soon enough. I was not expecting that to happen. Oh my gosh, would you chill with the events? I've got the money for a cheap mercenary company. And now to take care of these guys real quick. I shall grant the spoils to my marshal. One last war. Probably just assault it. I want to consolidate these under one duke, but I don't have the money to create a title, so I will just borrow 300 from Jewish merchants, and then I'm going to do what's called a pro-gamer move. And then give him all these vassals. And now I can discourage him from factionalization too. For some reason I can't transfer this count to him, but anyway, I think that's good enough, and I'll end off the video by organizing a coronation ceremony. I am finally and truly king.